Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about Andrew Berry and the moves that he has made.
Hey, guys. I remember calling you about a week or so ago, and I said to you, every year that Andrew Berry's been the general manager, he's made a big splash as the GM, starting with, bringing Conklin and then, getting John Johnson III and Troy Hill and all that. And, well, I guess when I brought this question to you, then it was, Amari Cooper. But I think this trumps it as the biggest move he's made so far. So good for Andrew Berry. Go Browns. And let's just keep up and hope we just acclimates to wins. Go Browns.
Yeah, it's hard not to say that a franchise-type quarterback is not a splash move. But when you look at it, Tim, you and I have talked about this a number of times on this show. Browns needed to upgrade the passing game substantially. Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper, those two alone do that.
No question about it. I mean, you get a potential top 5 quarterback and a true number 1 receiver in Amari Cooper. I mean, nothing short of an upgrade, even though we don't know what else is going to happen. Obviously, Austin Hooper is going to be let go. We don't know if Jarvis Landry is going to be back. And, I mean, there's still plenty of time and plenty of cap space to make moves. I mean, they've been linked to bringing Jarvis Landry back. They've been linked to Will Fuller. We know with the second-round pick they still have, they could still get a really good receiver. I've talked endlessly just about how deep this class of receiver is, particularly in the first 2 to 3 rounds. They could get a really good receiver there if they want to go address that need in the draft. But, the work they've done already is it's a quantum leap forward. Now all of a sudden you have a passing game, at least at quarterback, and with the number 1 receiver that you can compete with the Bengals and the Chiefs and the Bills as far as having a top-tier passing game, which you really need in the playoffs. You need a passing game that, when the defense knows you're going to pass and they still can't stop it, that you can still hit big plays. That's when you can do some things. And the Browns really have not had anything like that for a passing game, at least since the 80s with Bernie Kosar, and, guys like Webster Slaughter and Brian Brennan, all those guys, Ozzie Newsome. This could be better than that because just Deshaun Watson, you could argue he's right up there with the league's best quarterbacks. And it's going to be fascinating to see how they build around him, not just this year, but for the years down the road.